In a kingdom where tiredness was treated like treason, there lived a princess named Eloa. Everyone knew her as the lazy princess, but behind that name, she carried a secret Badona wariness that ran deeper than anyone could possibly imagine. Her childhood wasn't filled with fairy tales. It was a constant checklist of expectations, applause, took the place of affection, and she earned more gold stars than she ever got hugs. Her parents, King Leontes and Queen Verolda, didn't just want excellence, they demanded it as the bare minimum. The pressure was immense. She was constantly pushed to perform, to be the best, to shine brighter than everyone else. But the more she achieved, the more invisible she felt. It was as if her true self was fading away with every award and every forced smile. So one day she just stopped. She stopped trying, stopped pretending. Her vibrant energy faded into a quiet stillness, and soon her silence went completely unnoticed. But what the kingdom dismissed as laziness was actually something far more profound. It was a soul drowning in exhaustion, a spirit desperately crying out for a moment of peace. The kingdom, always bustling and demanding, needed a leader. But what it needed even more was the healing power of a pause, a moment to breathe. One day, a glimmer of hope appeared. Eloa met Gilda, a straightforward and perceptive hunter who saw past the lazy facade and into the princess's weary heart. Their friendship was like a soothing balm. For the first time in her life, Eloa didn't feel the crushing weight of perfection. With Gilda, she could just be herself, and that was more than enough. This newfound connection was a quiet revolution in her own small world. But just as light began to filter through the cracks, a dark shadow fell over the kingdom. Her parents, the king and queen, vanished without a trace. The kingdom, once a picture of order, teetered on the brink of chaos. All eyes turned to Crown Princess Eloa, the reluctant heir. The kingdom was calling for her to rise, to lead them through the darkness. But the real battle wasn't against the looming chaos. It was raging within her own heart. The relentless inner voice echoed with familiar taunts. Lazy, failure, not good enough. These whispers of doubt threatened to consume her. Instead of fighting her weariness with force, Eloa chose a different path. She embraced it. She confronted the suffocating fog of pressure not with a sword, but with acceptance. In that moment of surrender, she found an unexpected strength. She realized she was enough, just as she was even in her need for rest. With this newfound clarity, the fog over the kingdom began to lift. Order was restored, and miraculously, her parents were found safe and sound. Eloa was no longer just the lazy princess. She had become a symbol of something new, something vital, the delicate balance between ambition and rest, between striving and healing. As the new leader, she introduced a revolutionary concept, the midday pause, for 1 hour every day. The entire kingdom stopped. No work, no expectations, just an hour of pure, unapologetic unmotivation. It transformed the kingdom, teaching everyone the value of rest. And so, the land learned a powerful lesson from their once lazy princess, that sometimes the greatest strength is found in stillness. And true greatness can begin with something as simple as a nap. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales that make you think. See you next time.